Hi everyone, how's your creative week been? Mine's been busy and I've had such a fun week. I will tell you what's happened the last 3 days and where I've been. But at first, I want to let you know that I haven't really got a lot of stitching to show you. It seems like that's been happening so much lately. I had been working on my Halloween project for my mystery boxes, and then everything started getting out of hand. It was crazy. I was trying to get all the rest of the supplies for the mystery boxes. Some companies were taking longer than normal, I should say. And then I was trying to stitch and I was trying to make bags for orders, and it just got so out of hand. And then one night when I was joined in for a little while for the Utah stitching group, we had a Zoom stitching meeting, and it was really nice. And one of the members on there offered to stitch up the, be a model stitcher for me and stitch up my project for the Halloween box. Now I didn't realize when I had designed it that I thought normally I try and do just a smaller one because then it doesn't take me so long to do, but this one was like 283 by 211, so it's a pretty big Halloween design that I've made, and it's I think it's really cute, and I've had a lot of people and the models say that it's really cute. So I hope those who have purchased my Halloween mystery box really enjoys it. It's still in the works. Everything's still happening with those mystery boxes. I'm a little bit behind because of supplies and because of the design, but all those that have purchased know what's going on, and I'm very grateful for their patience. But the other supplies in the mystery boxes are really cute. The next one that'll be coming out reasonably soon will be the fall one, and I'll let you know what happens then on my Instagram account. So that has been the Halloween part of about the mystery boxes part of it. I also, like I said, have been making a lot of bags, and I'm very grateful for everyone that has helped me. I haven't had a job since probably after Mother's Day, probably beginning of June, at the garden centre because of COVID and how all the sales dropped after Mother's Day, and because everyone plants up then. So I decided to, because they were only going to give me 1 day a week, and I decided that, I wasn't going to do that. I was just so busy in my little Etsy shop and the things that I was doing at home here that I said to them that if they only needed me, then they can call me in. And I've been in a few times to help at the garden centre, so it's been nice. But it's been nice being at home, not have to worry about, what if I'm getting myself into any trouble with this COVID and stuff. I go out every now and then to buy some things, and I'm very careful with my masks and stuff, and I hope everyone's keeping safe in that area. But I have been making lots of bags, and people have been asking me, they've been selling, and if I've got any more of them. I've been going through all my fabrics. Now I have got like 3 big plastic containers full of fabrics, and I've just thought, I've got to use these up before I buy any more, because it is so addicting just to go into a fabric shop. I love it. I love anything to do with fabric, feeling the fabric and all the fiber arts, our floss and just everything like that. It just, I really get a joy just walking through a shop like that. And so I thought to myself, I've got to go through all these fabrics. So I pulled out the ones that I wanted to make first, and they have just been going crazy, and I've been making them into bags, and they've just been going crazy. I had a whole bunch of bee ones that everyone loved, and so they all sold. And I was just going to let everyone know that I went away on the weekend. I went to, just from 20 minutes from me, it's going down to, I'm in Orem, and then there's a little town, Provo, and there's another town called Springville. Just here in Springville, they were having a Quilters retreat at Wagon's Quilt Co, and that's in Springville. Now I've got made a little video of what Wagons looks like, and I'll put it at the end of this video so everyone can have a look. It's such a quaint and beautiful little shop, and so they had that at the beginning, and then at the back of it they just added on another one that was like a Mercantile shop, and then at the back of the Mercantile shop they now have classrooms. So they have retreats held there, and they have classes held there, and it's such a fun little place to go. Well, I had sold my bags to a lady, and she had wanted an order to give to her friends that she was going to this retreat with, and I was talking to her about it and about the retreat and everything, and she said that they had just posted that there was one space available that someone had cancelled, and she asked if I was interested in going because she'd love to meet me and everything. So I actually said, yeah, I would really like to go. So she found out that there was a space open. So that's where I've been the last 3 days. I've been to a quilting retreat. Now that's been a long time since I've been doing much with quilting. I use a lot of fabrics in a lot of my cross stitching and things that I make for my mystery boxes, but I haven't done much quilting except for, remember right at the beginning of some of my Instagram photos and also some of these videos that I was working on a block of the month quilt from Nuttall's here in Utah, and I hadn't done anything. I had made 2 blocks and I had put it away because I'd started my Etsy shop back then and it kind of got busy, and then back in October I couldn't go because they were doing it the first Saturday of every month, and I couldn't go because my mum died in October and I was away then in Australia for three more months. And so I kind of went and collected my half of the quilting and I've just put it in a box and I haven't done it. But well, when I was at the retreat, the first couple of days I just went through all those fabrics in those boxes and I cut out 69 bags. So those of you that were saying that they were sad because they missed out on some bags, well, there's quite a few more coming. I don't know when that will be. I'm just going to work on some slowly because I'm still trying to get through mystery boxes and so many other things. I'm trying to design and just trying to have some time to myself. It was my husband's and myself's anniversary yesterday. We've been married 33 years. Wow, I just can't believe we've been married 33 years. I just feel like I was 22 and he was only 20 when we got married, and I just can't believe it's been that long. But I was still at the retreat. So what we've decided that we were just going to go out to dinner probably tomorrow night for our anniversary, but then we're going to go away for a week in September. Now we're not quite sure. There's a few places we're thinking of. We're thinking of Washington. We're thinking of maybe just going camping because we went camping a couple of weeks ago for my future daughter-in-law, and my son's getting married in October for his fiance's birthday. So we went camping for like 2 nights and that was fun. So we were not sure if we're going to go camping again. We haven't quite sure what we want to do. We want to kind of be safe, and we're kind of thinking about doing that. So since I missed out on our anniversary because I was away at this quilting retreat, we're looking at doing something special together. But then, so when I was at the retreat, like I was saying, I stitched up all these bags. I mean, it's not stitched up. I cut out all these bags and I'll be working on them within the next couple of weeks. But at the last day, everyone had been making all these beautiful quilts, and my quilting bug came back in. As those that might have just been joining with me, I did have my own little quilting shop in Australia, and I used to travel around to 6 quilting fairs a year in Australia at the major cities. So like Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, Perth, Adelaide. I used to do 6 of them a year, and I used to sell to my designs to quilting shops around the country, and I used to do some articles every now and then for the Australian Quilting magazine. And so I hadn't done a lot with quilting for a long time, and so when I was seeing all these ladies working on all these beautiful quilts, some of them had ones were called If You're a Quilter, because I know a lot of the people that are floss tubers or cross stitchers also love to do quilting. So some of them were working on ones called Hocus Pocus, and they were working on Christmas ones and beautiful pastel and just absolutely. And I was just kind of starting to get a bit antsy. So luckily I had taken a lot of the ladies that had gone that were coming from different parts of the state. They had got together and were staying in little rental houses and that together. But just because I was 20 minutes away, I went home every night. And so when I went home on the Friday night, I decided that I would pick up my quilting block of the month, and so I'll show you the ones that that I had done, and I'll show you the ones that I worked on when I was away. As you know, when you go away to retreats, cross stitching, quilting, whatever retreat you go away to, you talk more than anything, and that's what we did. We had such fun time talking and eating, and then they had making takes, and it was just a really fun few days, and I really enjoyed getting together with some new quilting stitchy friends other than cross stitching stitchy friends. But I'll just show you right now what I had worked on, and these were the blocks that I had done previous. Let me just grab them from here. So this is one of the blocks that I had done previous. Let me show you the first one. So this was one of the first ones. Now, like I said, I did this block of the month through Nuttall's, which is like a sewing center fabric shop here in Utah, and they have classes as well. And when I went to do it, you had a choice of choosing from autumn colors, or you had a choice of choosing from like the aqua, bluey, greeny color and black. So they had an aqua and black choice, or an autumn colors, and I'm very much an autumn colors, as you can see by this beautiful knitted blanket that an older lady friend in Australia had made for me for when I was coming over here. It's beautiful. I just love it. So I'm a very autumn girl, so of course I chose that, and I'm hoping now that I've got the quilting bug as well as the stitching bug, that I might be able to get this one finished, and that'll be really nice to be able to put on our bed. So this was the block, one of the blocks that I had done previous. Whoops. So as you can see, all the beautiful autumn leaves and stuff like that. So that was one of the first ones I had done. And then this was one of the second ones I'd done. So this is what I worked on when I was away. Well, I'd half done this one, and so I finished this one up. I really love it. I love it's got little acorns, as you can see on the fabric right there. Look at those little acorns. Aren't they beautiful? The autumn leaves, they're just beautiful. So this is the one that I had finished up on. And then the two that I had worked on, because like I said, we were talking so much that I didn't get a lot done. So after cutting out all my bags, so I worked on this one here. It looks like kind of like a pinwheel in the middle, but it's got the flying geese. So I made that one. And this one here I really loved, because it was quite in depth. I had to unpick a few because I stitched some the wrong way, and but this one here I love this one. So they're the 4 that I have made out of the 12, and like I said, it's given me like kind of like the quilting bug again, and so I'm really actually hoping in the next few months that I can maybe finish that quilt up. So basically that's all I'm working on. My boxes, my bags, now this little quilt. I've been doing reading, talking to my dad all the time. He's such a sweet man. My family have, since he's 94, and like you've been following, those that have been following me, my mum had passed away, that now they have put my father into a nursing home or a home, and he's doing really good. Missing mum like crazy, like we all are, and they've got his house on the market, and you know, I sit there and I think, you know, maybe we should just buy the house and stuff like that, but you know, sometimes we just have to let go of certain things and move forward in our lives. And I'm not saying let go of you know, those that you love, but I'm thinking let go of, you know, things that might be holding you back to be able to move forward. I have all my memories of my life back there, memories of my mum and my sister that's just passed away as well, and I talk to Dad once a week, and we just share some special times together. So I have all those memories and loves, and so that will never go away. But I think sometimes we just need to move forward, and my husband and I have plans for our future, and so he just came back from a little meeting, so we just got all these things that we want to do in our future, like our little RV travels, which we still talk about all the time. That will not go away. That'll be something that we definitely will work on. So what I'm going to show you is I've just purchased a few things. I haven't been trying to buy much this year because I want to save to go away to StitchCon next year. I've enjoyed going to this quilting retreat, and I've picked up a few little things. Just, you know, I have so many people that purchase from me and help me in my life, so I just like to give back. So the thing that I bought was, if you guys follow Stephanie has a Flosstube channel called Stitch Goes My Heart, and she's such a sweetheart, and she's so bubbly, and I just love her dearly. Well, Stephanie just put out for the first time some floss tags. Is that what you call them? Little floss tags that she's selling in her, I'm not sure if she's got an Etsy shop or she's just selling it through, you know, a direct message. But I did purchase one from her, and I just loved it. It's very vintage, and it's just got a couple, like some little beads on it, and it's a really, really cute vintage frog. Now, us with our frogging, and I've been doing a lot of that in quilting and cross stitching lately, but I just thought he was adorable. So have a look at this little vintage frog floss tag that I purchased from Stephanie. He's adorable. Now, I don't know if you know how often she's going to put them up, but I just love it, Stephanie, and so that'll be getting into some use. And I just love really vintage antique type of things as well, like all my antique Santas. So that's one thing I had purchased this month. The next thing I had purchased is I love sweet Kristen from Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts. She's such a sweet girl, and a woman I should say, Kristen, sorry. But she started the Stitching Book Club, and I know many of you guys have done patterns from her, and I have purchased a few of them. I didn't purchase this one, the next one that's just going to come out this week. I didn't purchase that, but so I'm too scared to touch it now. I'm not sure if I think it's coming out this week, the new Stitching Book Club design, and we're going to start reading it soon. But I bought the book because I want to read it with everyone, because I've never read this book. Now, I I've read quite a few, but I do own a huge amount of classic novels, like a huge amount, like 300. I used to work for B. Dalton Books and Walden Books when we were first married here in America, I should say. And I was the manager of those bookshops. And so, because I could get them really cheap, I used to buy every classic novel that I could possibly think of. And I have something like 300 of them. Now, they're all still in that blasted shipping container in Australia that's supposed to come out here. It will get out here one day with all our extra stuff in it, but then we'll probably be in an RV and we'll have to put it in a storage unit. So, but I have a lot. But I know I've got this one back there, but I wanted to read this because I've never actually read this one, would you believe? I bought it, but I've never read it. So the next one that we're going to be all reading together, I didn't purchase the pattern from this one from Kristen because I just wouldn't put it anywhere in my home. So, but I really am going to enjoy seeing how the design, what she's designed and what she brings out, and that I can be reading along with everyone this time. So the one that's going to be coming out, I think, in a week is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Now, she was a very interesting lady, Mary Shelley. If you want to go read up on her life on the World Wide Web, or there is a movie about her life and why she created Frankenstein, or the things that were happening in her life at the time. So I'm actually looking, because they say that the Frankenstein is nothing like the movies. And so I'm looking forward to finding out what it's actually like. And so I'm looking forward to reading Frankenstein. So I purchased this from Barnes & Nobles, and so I'll start along this week with everyone for the reading section of it. Another thing that I purchased this last time since I've seen you is the Stoney Creek Cross Stitch Collection magazine. Now, just one of them, because it was just one that I wanted this pattern on the front, and I just thought it was really cute. I don't know if I'll do the lettering on the bottom, but you know how much I love gardening and plants and, you know, working in the nursery and everything like that, and I just love the look of it. This one is got some little goldfinch birds and a birdhouse and everything. So there is a few other cute little ones in the magazine, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing all of them, but I might. I'm going to stick my finger in a couple of them, but if not, after I finish, I'll move this magazine onto you guys. So this is the one that I really wanted to stitch and why I bought it. It's just really cute with the little goldfinches. These are birdhouse, watering can. So this was the cross stitch collection, Stoney Creek. But inside, I didn't even know when I ordered it because you couldn't see the rest of the magazine. And sometimes you purchase it and they don't really have, you know, other things in there you might want to stitch. But I just kind of, this was cute. Come along, what does it say? Come along and ride with me. The best is yet to be. I probably won't do it, but it's just a cute little. It's one with the bike. This one's really cute. I just like the little houses and the little church on it. God bless our home. These are some little older designs, but this one's really beautiful. It's called Treasure of the Heart. A sampler. And then there was one other one I kind of thought, oh, that's really cute. This one's really cute. I probably won't do this one, but it's really cute too. So when I pass it on, anyone might like this. Let your dreams soar with the hot air balloons. So when I move on, and I know, I didn't even realise this, but this is a really cute Halloween one, but I know this is only a part of it. It's like a, you know, you buy the magazines and you get it every, you know, every week or whatever, whenever you get it. Every month, I should say. And this was part 8 and 9, I think. 8, 9, 10. And so if you get this magazine later on and you want it, then you'll have to look for the extra parts of it. But I really liked, I missed it. Where did I, there was one here that I thought was really cute. Let me find it. Reflect, renew and rejoice. I probably won't do the lettering, but that just little scene is really kind of cute. But I did mainly buy it for this one here. Oops, this one here, the gardening one. So that's a magazine that I bought now. But the thing that I'm more excited for, I actually purchased 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these, and they're from Homespun Elegance. And you guys have probably, you know, heard of them before and stuff like that. I hadn't really, and then something popped up on my eBay account, and I saw one of them, and then I just went crazy and started looking up all the rest. And I bought 6 of them, and some were really cheap, you know, like $4 or $5, and then some was like, I got one for like, they were like 9 and under, so that wasn't really expensive. And you guys have probably seen them and you probably own them, but I've seen a lot of people doing, sorry, I've just been having some popcorn. I've seen a lot of people doing the stand-ups, you know, they cross-stitch them and then they have the little stand-ups, and they can have the rabbits from, I can't remember if they were from Lizzie Kate or something like that. And then they've had, you know, all different ones. Well, I found these stand-up ones that were Santas, and what I liked about these ones is they were really vintage looking, and I just loved them. And I saw every single one of them, and I kind of went a bit crazy. So from Homespun Elegance is the Cinnamon Stick Christmas series, and you've probably heard of it. Well, I hadn't heard of it, and so I purchased them. The first one that I did was number 1. I should do these in order. Wait a minute. 32. 38, 44. Okay, I guess they're numbered. The cinnamon stick group is numbered, and I purchased number 118 first, and I purchased this one for $5. And there's a couple of on there that I thought was really cute, but I really liked the little Santa and the reindeer in the middle right here. So this is the Cinnamon Stick series from Homespun Elegance, and I just really liked, well, there's this little guy down here is kind of cute. He's a little skinny Santa. I really like him. You know how I love my Christmas very much. I stitch mostly Christmases. I stitch other things. I like fall and that, but this Christmas Santas and stuff I really love. So I love this little reindeer, and I love this little tall Santa one. But this wasn't the one that I had bought first. This one wasn't the one that had caught my eye. These are the ones that had caught my eye. And I got another 5 of them. So this is number 132 if you guys were interested. This is Cinnamon Stick Christmas number 5, 6, 7, 8. It's called Sampler Santa. And I mean, he would really look cute just stitched up, but I'm not sure which ones I might do as the stand-ups. But this one's really cute as well. And I think it's got like a cat between his legs, and it's just really adorable because I really like them because they're really vintage looking. Well, look at those. I just really think they're cute. I don't know if everyone else does, but I do. The next one is number 138, Cinnamon Stick Christmas number, I don't know how to say that. What's the 1 and the X? Is that 9? Or is that 6? Or is that 11? I'm not sure. I know the X is the 10. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's called Santa and Merry Animals. So this one kind of looks like a Noah's Ark, but I don't think it is because there's no ark. It's just Santa and a whole bunch of animals. And I love the sheep and the rabbit sitting right in the front. But look at that one. That one's really cute too. Look, they've got little baskets they've put on them. I really love these little vintage stand-up alones. But like I said, that even look really cute stitched up like that. Anyway, that's number 2. Number 3 is number 144. This is number 10. Cinnamon Stick Christmas number 10, Santa and His Winter Friends. So this one is birds and a basket and, of course, a snowman. Bring it up really close so you can see anything like that. But I like the little stand-ups. I can use Whisper on this. This would look really cute. Look at that. I think I'm going to do some of these one day. And I really like this one. Being a little patriotic girl, this was number 175. Now, these were designed by Sandra Sullivan, if you want to have a look and get on Etsy. I know there was some, and there was some that was not available, so I'm not sure what you can get or what you can't get. But this is Santa, so this is 10, 15, 16. Cinnamon Sticks Christmas, number 16, I think, and it's called Santa is a Star. But I really like this because of the patriotic version behind it. Good one. By Sandra Sullivan. Yeah. And the number's 175. So a little flag, bags, USA star. Adorable. They didn't use the Whisper thread on that one, so you could use it or you might not use it. And the last one I purchased, see, I told you I went a bit crazy. I purchased 6 of them. Was Rejoice in Peace, number 189, from the Cinnamon Stick Christmas collection. And this has got a sheep, a tree, a church, and I think this one's adorable. I really like this one a lot. Was it this one? No, this was the one that I found first, the Mercantile one. I think this could be my second favourite. So that's another thing I purchased, and there was only one other thing that I did pick up. I didn't get it for full price. It's normally $30, but I just really liked it, and I liked it because it's a really visual book, and it was the Roedell Quilt book, the Quilter's Ultimate Visual Guide. So it's really heavy, and I really liked it because it shows you different patterns, things you can do, easy ways in your blocking and stuff like that. It's just a beautiful book, and I think I got it for like $4. So I wasn't going to leave that behind because I just thought it was, when I said now I'm going to get back and I want to do more quilts. I just sat down one day and have a nice little look at this. So I just thought it was so beautiful, and it has like all different ways you can put things together. So those were the things that I've purchased over the last few weeks that I haven't seen you. So that's all I've been doing. Been keeping busy, been keeping safe, spending some time with my family. Like I said, our son is getting married in October. It's a beautiful little place. It was so sweet that we have just up the road from where our apartment is. It's on a back main road, and there's a lot of farm areas, which is normally really built up because in Utah County it's quite built up. But this has still got families that have owned farms for many years, and they're in my church ward. And so our son and daughter could not really you know, find in this hard time. They were trying to find a venue, and they couldn't find a venue for their wedding, and they only can have 35 people at the wedding. Well, they've cut it back down to 30 and they were having trouble finding a place for their venue, and they were either booked out or really, really expensive that they didn't want to pay or afford. And I knew of a little place, but I was just waiting to see what they, you know, wanted to do. And a beautiful couple in our ward own Cherry Hill Farms. Now, it's a 100-year-old barn. It is just magnificent, and they normally only let family and some friends and stuff, you know, have things in there. But when I called Cindy up to find out if they actually would rent the place out, the barn out for the wedding, she said, "Yep, you can absolutely have it, but we're not gonna charge you, because you guys have been through a lot this year." So it was really special to have people look out for you and really care and love. So they've got this beautiful 100-year-old barn, all wooden slat roof, balcony, all the lights and everything. It's just amazing. And so I'm grateful for the Taylors for allowing us to have this barn for my son's wedding next month. And they have a beautiful orchard out the back of the barn, where my husband, who he can actually marry him. So my husband is my son's father is gonna marry him, and they're going to get married out under all the trees in the orchard, and it's got all grass on the bottom, and that it's just beautiful. So we are very lucky to have some special friends in our life, and for people that look out for us. So that's what we look forward to. Coming up is going away on our little holiday, and then our son's wedding. I hope you guys have some things coming up in your life that can make you smile and make you happy, because we definitely need it in these times. I'm grateful for the friends that I have on here that watch me and follow me, and I just want you to all keep safe. And I will see you later in the next video, guys. Bye. Hello everyone. I just wanted to show you what I've been doing this weekend. I have been at a quilting retreat. It's at a place called Wagon Quilts, and this is the little room that they have their schoolhouse in, where they give all the classes and we have our retreats in. What a gorgeous little building. I will take you over to the one over here. This is their main building, where they have all their fabric and everything like that. So if you're interested and you're coming through Utah, and you're going from the north of Utah to the south, or even going through to Nevada, or I just want to come over here so you can see, or coming over, oh look at that sun, or if you're coming over going through to Nevada or California, Wagon Quilts is a beautiful shop to come in. Beautiful fabrics. This is their building. That top right window was right where I was sitting when we were having our retreat, and I was working on cutting out some bags, but I also I sort of come around this way. I also was working on my block of the month, and I'll show you a little bit of that later as I join them together. This is kind of the back part of the shop, so you're not getting a really good view of it, but I'll come around to the front of it. It's the cutest little place. So this is their Quilters Mercantile shop. It's called Wagon 2, because that's the second part that they build on. That's where they have their like little mercantile and sell, it's like their little retail shop of little extra things that are not fabric. And that's where they have their classes and stuff like that, and their retreats. And then this building here, the Wagon Quilt Co., is where they actually have all their fabrics and everything. It's here in Springville, Utah. So it's just, it's about 20 minutes away from where I live. So if you're coming past Orem, Provo, then the next town is Springville. So I just want to kind of come around here and show you it without getting run over. Have a look at this. It's such a beautiful little building. So if you're into fabrics for any quilt making, or if you're into it for finishing off your cross stitch, So the building is not real old. I guess that it was built and then they bought it. So have a look at this, it's gorgeous. So this is just one of the other entrances, but this is the main entrance here. So they've been very careful this weekend. Look at these beautiful Coal Forester plants down there. So they've been really careful this weekend. I'm just going to step back a little bit. Hold on. I'm going to get one over here. Oh, there's no one there at the moment. So that's the main building where all the fabrics and that are. I kind of missed of getting that a picture for you inside. I wish I had, but I didn't. So this is a little corn wagon. Now why, the story behind this little corner was the Harwoods, that's their last name, who does all the little fruit and veg stands all around parts of Utah, this part of Utah, in Utah County. They're the ones that own this. And this little block used to be theirs and used to have corn on it. So that's where it gets corn wagon quilts. Now they have it all over the place and they have farms all over and stuff like that, but they turned it into this because it got so small they needed something bigger. All right. If you're coming to Utah, I recommend coming to Corn Wagon Quilts.